Hello everyone, welcome to Technical Powerhouse. This is the second part where we are discussing sharing, external sharing in SharePoint Online. In previous video, we discussed what permissions we could grant when we are sharing files with the external users. We also discussed that if we want to limit external sharing by domain, how we could do it. Continuing, the next options in configuring external sharing on SharePoint Online are as follows. The first area is the file and folder links. If you want to configure what should be the default type of link that is selected when a user shares a file, this is the area. We have three options available here. Specific people, that is, if you want to share a file with only specific people, you should pick up the first option. The second option is that even if you share a file, it should only be accessed by the people in your organization. Even if the link is shared with some external or guest user accidentally, he won't be able to access that file. Then the second option has to be chosen. The third option is like the anonymous one, as we discussed previously. That is, if you want to share a file and whomsoever forwards the link to some other user as well, the third person will also be able to access those files using that anonymous link. Then, once the file is shared, what kind of default permissions you want to set on it. You can set two options here. The first is view, that is, the users having the link to that shared file will only be able to view the files. That is, the files will open to them in read-only mode. The second option is the edit. The edit options let the users make changes to the files shared with them. Then we can configure the expiry period for the links that are created to share the files. To configure the expiry, you need to tick this box and then mention the number of days after which the link should expire. This is a new option in Office 365 which has been recently published by Microsoft. Then you can specify the permissions for files and folders separately. For files, we have two options here, view and edit, which will let the end user view the files as well as update the files as well, or view only, which will let the users only view the files. The second option is for folders, where again we have got two options. The first option is view, edit and upload. That is, if link to a SharePoint site is shared with some user, he will be able to view the files present in that SharePoint site, edit those files, and will be able to upload new files as well. Or we could just grant the view permission in that folder of SharePoint site. In that case, he will only be able to view the files. He won't be able to edit it and upload new files to that SharePoint folder. Then there are a few more settings which are good for user friendliness. These three options are that if you want to show the owner names, show owners the name of the people who have viewed their files in OneDrive, or if you want the site owners choose to display the names of people who have viewed their files or pages in SharePoint, or if you want to shorten the links that are used for sharing the files and folders. That is it with configuring external sharing in SharePoint Online. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos on cloud computing. Thank you.